So, Incursion Red River's newest update has been out for about 3 weeks now, and with that, 7 hot fixes have come out since. From tweaking the AI to adding in new guns, a ton has already changed in this early alpha PvE only extraction shooter. With that comes a ton of new players, both for the game, but also to the extraction genre as a whole. Well, hey, either way, this video is for you. Whether you're a veteran of the game or a brand new player, this video will give you some good, hopefully quick tips on what you should be doing before you go into a raid, what you should be aware of, and some ways to make sure you get the most out of each raid. Welcome to Incursion Red River. Of course, before we get into it, if you do end up liking this video and you find anything useful, go ahead and hit that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 20,000 subscribers, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me lately. Now, starting off, before you even think about going into a raid or making your first weapon, let's go over some quick settings that you can change to make the game more playable to your liking, or even just more immersive. Firstly, things are toggleable, such as the toggleable crouch, leaning, aiming, sneaking, which, by the way, changes your walking speed to be slower and quieter. And of course, there are immersion settings, which you can also switch on and off. Firstly, there's the malfunction tooltip, in which the game does have an audio and visual cue when you have a weapon jam. And of course, turning off the player nameplates, the compass, and even your stamina and health bars, which of course both your body stamina and arm stamina have visual and even audio cues, such as when you are hit, your player will yell out in pain, and depending on how low you are, the screen will start to go red and pulse around if you are bleeding and if he's really hurt. His breathing will also get faster and more shallow. And that's just some basic settings you can change depending on how you want to play the game. And I'm sure some people will also be asking about the AI settings and what changes there are and how you can make them harder in those settings. But to be fair, I don't want this video to be that long, so I might make another video if you are interested in that. So please let me know down below. And of course, before I continue, if you find this video helpful in any way, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on this game and really any other immersive games out there. So now, entering the safe house, there's really only 3 areas you need to be focused on for now. The first one being your stash. This is where you keep all of your gear and loot, as well as be able to upgrade the storage space on the right side of your stash the higher you go up in faction reputation. Another good helpful tip is the auto sort function, which prioritizes weapons up top, then ammo, gear, and meds lower down. Another tip as well, left control and left click will help move items faster from your personal inventory to the stash and vice versa, and left alt and left click will specifically send gear and weapon items to their respected areas. So helmets to the helmet slot, weapons to the weapon slots, and so on and so forth. There are also some tabs you can click on to specifically look for any ammo, meds, etc. that you need in your main stash. Alright, now that you organized your stash, let's move on to the gunsmith, which you can also switch to by pressing 3 on your keyboard, or just by exiting and pressing the escape button and walking over to the gunsmith table located to the left of the firing range area. Now, the gunsmith is one of the newer additions to the game, which makes creating a firearm easier and more engaging. It's pretty simple to use, and it helps you by making sure it tells you what needs to be installed or what isn't installed. There's also a little locked icon to showcase what you have unlocked or haven't, which also you need more faction reputation as well. And of course, make sure as well, if you want to work on your own weapon, it needs to be in your main stash, not on your person. And you also have to click the owned tab for both the weapon and for parts that you may find in raid as well. All right, now that you spent a few hours making up your weapon, the terminal is now the heart of your safe house, which in the future, the actual safe house will be upgradable. But for now, this is what it looks like. It's a little bit run down, but here at the terminal, you can buy items using your cash or marked coins from the black market. And under the mission tab, you can track one main operation and 3 tasks at one time. And those side tasks are not map dependent, unlike the main operation. Whether if you die in raid or extract before completing it, you will fail that main operation and lose reputation with that faction that sent you to do that job. There's also a couple missions that if you do end up completing it, you'll lose reputation for another faction. Not a lot, but maybe just a little bit to make a difference. Also, a nice little tip, if you and your friends are running together, whoever is the party host controls the main operation, but the rest of the team can do their own side task whenever and wherever. All right, now that we got our weapon set up and our gear placed, let's go ahead and load it to Quarry and place some bombs in some locations. Okay, now that we loaded it in, let's go ahead and get started. Firstly, before you do anything in the raid itself, you can go ahead and check the container right here. And one of the new things that one of the hot fixes added was stacking quest items. So whether that be trackers, bombs, jammers, so on and so forth, you could take those. And of course, like I said earlier, you could just control click and it'll bring it back vice versa as well. So now that we got that in, let's go ahead and start walking to our next objective. Also coming into our first little loot box here as well too, you can go ahead and see what is worth. So basically, if you want to go ahead and check this Soviet figure, you can go ahead and inspect it. You can look around it, and right here it says less than 2 grand. It's usually around 2 grand or less. There's some items that may be priced a bit differently, which, you know, again, it could be really high or really low. But of course, if you want to go ahead and take those, you can just put those in there. And the fuel as well is one of the options or one of the tasks that you need to collect 2 fuel, so on and so forth as well. That you can't stack. But if you do need it, you can go ahead and take that. Of course, I do actually need it myself, so I will take one of those. And as we're walking up to one of the first new points of interest, another thing you can do as well too is sneak as well. So mine is on X because I'm used to that from Stalker in my settings, but I believe it's left control by default as well too. So of course as well, the magnifier on top, a lot of people think it's V as in Victor to change the optic, but in reality it's actually M for the holographic. And as I hear someone literally walk up right next to me right now too, I think we're still playing extreme as well too, so I got to be careful as well as I'm coming up to this location. I'm doing a tutorial on extreme. I probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm doing it anyways. So again, you can also change the AI to your liking. A lot of people start off on low to medium. I think more experienced extraction and FPS gamers can try out hard, and then maybe once you get used to the game, you can push it to extreme. I think I did see some guys over here as well too. They actually might be checking out those shots as we come up to it. Yep, there's one. And suppressors are really helpful as well too. So without a suppressor, you're looking at an 80-meter sound radius around you. With a suppressor, I think it's like 12 or something like that. I will double check to make sure I'm right about that. But then of course, opening up a door as well too is about a 10-meter radius around where the door opened. And also I know there's an X on these doors in this little village. Those are not openable, so I don't know why there's an X on that in particular. Maybe in the future there will be, but for now these are not even like quest areas. Well, okay, cool. I gotta heal. Nope, we're good. All right, anyways, moving on to the next objective. Let's go ahead. Also, if you want to go ahead and check out your map, that'll be the 4 button by default. You can zoom in, zoom out, move around, place pings. And I know a lot of people have been asking if we can get pings on the compass. Don't know if that'll be a thing in the future. I can always, you know, talk to the team and see if that'll be added, but for now it's not a thing. We can look into it though. If you want to place a ping, it is middle mouse button, and to remove it, it is right click on said ping. And then if you want to go back to your player, you can press tab, and it just recenters to the map. So, and of course you can check your task, You can check your operations. I don't actually need fuel. I need food containers and prep meals. So like I said, these are your side tasks on the top left, and then the operation is the main one right there. So you got your side task and then your operations. And then of course, if you see on the very top left, you see the LED indicator, and I'll show you when we get close to the actual objective what that actually does. But keep an eye on that when you start getting close to your actual objective. Also, as I'm looting this guy right here, I just wanted to show you guys as well too, when you're looking at your inventory, make sure you have space for extra magazines to reload. There is no proper mag retention yet. Maybe we can look into that as a team, can take a look at that. But right now, if you wanted to go ahead and reload, you need to make sure that you keep a spot for your mag per slot. So if I want to go ahead and reload right now, as you can tell, it moves a mag to a certain area and then it'll move it to the other one. So again, it's just a thing that you need to keep it out for, as well as dynamic weather. Rain and storms will be coming in the future, but right now it is getting foggy, which means I don't want to get caught in the fog because it gets kind of scary in the fog. As well as the AI actually do see less in fog and at night. It doesn't mean you're invisible. It doesn't make you invisible. Also, like hiding in bushes and stuff like that helps a little bit, but again, it doesn't make you invisible. It just increases the perception time in which the AI can see you. So again, like I said, not invisible, just a little bit harder to see. That's it. Of course, as I'm trying to record this tutorial session, it starts to get foggy, but it's still, I mean, again, great looking game. It's running pretty well. When I'm not streaming, it does a lot better as well when I'm for my performance wise. I think there's a guy right there. That's a bush, not even a dude. Okay, so we're gonna come up here and try to stay off the roads as much as we can. I do know that there's certain locations that patrols walk as well too, so keep an eye out for patrols walking along these roads, which literally there's one right there. I hear him. Okay, you might come up on the right side, please. Got him. Yeah, headshots are usually the way to go, but I am rocking your basic FMJ round. It's not the greatest. You can always check as well too the actual piercing level, penetration. It doesn't really pierce too much. It's more your M855 will be a better piercing round. It's probably the best round in the game for your rifle caliber as well too, is the 5.56 M855, but that is debatable. I'm sure some people will agree to disagree. Maybe might say the 7.62x39, even the 5.45 was doing some pretty good good range and damage when I was using it on the AKS. Okay, great. I don't know where to go. I'm literally kind of, let's try to break contact if we can. I don't hear footsteps, but if you want to go ahead and check as well too, so on the extreme difficulty, you can see there is, real quick, again, I need to make a whole new like video for this, but just a quick thing, the AI memory length is how long they remember you, and the perception range loss is like the distance on how far you need to be for them to lose you completely. So they'll remember you, but they'll lose you. So I'm gonna try to, like I said, break line of sight and then just kind of maybe push around through this outpost right here. This might be the better way to go as well too. So I do hear some footsteps. Enemy spot. Okay, had to quickly take him out. And extreme difficulty does increase the count of AI as well too. Instead of 1.0, it's 1.1 compared to your hard difficulty, as well as, just so you guys know as well, I'm gonna actually push around, each player added to the party. So if you're running in a party of 2, party of 3, each player added increases the AI by 2 more. So it just adds 2 more per player. So, you know, if you're in a party of 4, it's gonna add 8 in total, you know, including the party host as well too. But just to let you guys know. As well as this is a new POI here on the checkpoint area, which is really nice to see. That was even a surprise for me and the lead developer, funny enough. So good to see this as well too. All right, coming up to the checkpoint here. Our objective is still pretty far away. We need to work our way a little bit more northwest, left side here. And like I said, I have all my like immersion HUD settings turned off right now, so you guys won't see this, as well as I got some mods as well too installed, which I will leave a link down below in the description on where you can get these mods. Right now it's pretty simple. It's ones that like get rid of the alpha text on the top right of the screen, so it's not anything crazy yet, but you can get a vector skin as well too if you want. Little scary, I'll be honest. So the good thing about this place now is that they added in, oh, I don't have the key. Oh, I thought I brought the keys with me. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't bring the keys with me. No. And right now, AI do not see, they do not see lights and lasers. They will in the future though. So just be ready for that. Woo! The sniper saw me, but he missed the first shot. So that's another thing about the AI as well too. They'll miss their first shot, at least the sniper will, deliberately. But as you stay,
need new armor.
as you stay basically out of cover, they'll get, you know, tighter and tighter with the accuracy. So that's another thing as well too. Don't know if I got that guy, but we'll push in now. Perfect time, perfect time. Be kind of aggressive with it. Let's make sure we got ammo in those magazines. There you go. Gotta be worried that there's the other guy out there as well too. So yeah, sneaking footsteps, also just quiet your location. Again, a suppressor is quiet, but it's not silent, so they'll still try to investigate your position as you shoot. So again, the more you shoot, the more they'll hone in on your position. But in reality, just make sure that you're trying to get a suppressor as quick as you can, to be fair. Okay, I'm so lucky he had a bolt action there. There's a guy right outside. I'm gonna see if I can meet him at the stairs here. Okay, I thought I know where he was gonna be. The footsteps are improved. They're not perfect, but they are improved since possibly the last time we've played this game. Checking around, checking around. I think we're okay to move up for now. Again, I don't know where that other guy went. Got a little MP5 here, nothing crazy. And definitely look around. You can see what item is lootable with the little X's on them as well too. I don't think the two boxes have that. Oh, they do have a little X on them as well too. Okay, never mind. So anything with a little X on it. That's why the buildings over there in that village get kind of confusing, because it has an X on it. But again, this has a circle with an X on it, so that might make a difference as well too. But these are your little meds boxes right here. I believe these are like gear and uniforms and stuff like that. This is empty, of course. These are your weapon boxes that look like little military crates with the X on the left. And then this is like your tools and like, you know, random stuff right here. Sometimes you'll find more random stuff in there. You also have like a box one, a cardboard box as well, which could be up here. Yeah, we got cardboard boxes, we got wooden boxes. You start getting used to, you know, things that are, you know, lootable and whatnot. Another med thing right there. I believe on the other side there might be a red medical bag as well. So yeah, ammo containers as well. Lots of things to loot as well. So no loose loot yet. That will be getting looked at in the future as I hear footsteps. Ah, I thought he was hit already, so I could have maybe you know, good in this mag. I'm doing still pretty good on ammo in general. I could get you up there. I think I brought another stack, or I found another stack. That's why sometimes running the best ammo in the game is probably not the best sometimes, because it's hard to replenish your ammo once you're in raid. But you know, PS ammo, FMJ, stuff like that, it's a lot more easier to find. Also, if that guy does die, just understand the AI do bleed. They do slowly, you know, lose health over time. Now, maybe in the future that will change with added, you know, possible AI healing each other and stuff like that. But for now, that's not in the game. But again, it could change in the future. Maybe the AI might be able to pick each other up. We'll see. I don't know. It'd be kind of crazy to see that as well too. But all right, good there, good there. I'm just looking around here a little bit. M700 as well. Platoon Sergeant rig, one of the better rigs in the game as well, which you can always inspect and see the protection level, which is this is the best one. So you know what? We will take you and start putting a lot of these items in his rig. And the cool thing is you can. There's definitely someone on the other side. I'm gonna try to loot him faster than what I'm doing. Actually, that was pretty much it. I'll take a vodka as well too. Okay, so there's a guy on the other side. That
activity reported. Stay alert.
Oh, come on. Okay, that over there, by the way, is an extract. You can look at the extract points as well too on the map. This one is open all the time, depending if you spawn next to it or not. So if you spawn next to it, it won't be open, of course. Some extractions like this one are closed but opens in 2 minutes, and the ones like this one are, you know, same thing. A lot of these are on timers as well. It'll open in less than a minute, this one, but it'll close later. So the two main ones, I think 3 actually, you have this one, and that one. Oh geez. Okay, I wonder if that guy AI is stuck. Okay, interesting. He might have been stuck on this rock. Again, not a perfect game. He might have been stuck here, so maybe that's why he didn't actually push up to me. But you know what? I'll take it for now. I kind of need some more easy kills on extreme as well. Also, yes, I did just change the weather as well too. I will leave down below in the description a list of console commands. I just want to, you know, show you guys the video and the game in a better light than just fog the entire time. So again, I just wanted to show you that. But again, there is dynamic weather as well too, so it would have changed eventually. I just wanted to show you guys what the game could look like without that. So again, there is a list of console commands down below in the description. You can use those to do whatever it is you want. You can add money, you can give yourself faction reputation, you can set your success rate to unlock more missions, which is what is needed to unlock more missions, is to get your success rate up, not just your faction reputation specifically. And then you can give yourself cash as well too. So, and you can change the weather as well. Like I said, I will leave all those down below for you so you can check them out yourself. Because at the end of the day, look, this is a PvE game. Who cares about console commands if it's just PvE, if you want to play with your friends? But of course, if you want to be more tactical and hardcore with it, you can. Ooh, I'm feeling good now. There's a little warm up, that's for sure. All right, so we gotta work our way up this way, a little bit more northwest, and then get those bombs planted. So let's get a move on, shall we? I'm not trying to make this video too long now. You know, actually, I was gonna go through the middle, but what I might do is push around to the right and check out that that building. The I guess it used to be a radar building. I don't know what it is now, but the communications building on like the very north side of the map next to an extraction point. I'm gonna go there, clear that out, and then work my way to the warehouse through that side instead of cutting through the middle and getting possibly pinched from both ends. So let's do that instead. Also up there, sometimes there's a weapon bag that spawns up there, so definitely check that out. Wait a minute, as I said that, this tower changed. Was it always like this? Hold on, they changed the tower on me. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, no, it used to be a guaranteed weapon bag spawn, but they changed it. Oh well, that's fine. And there wasn't even anything in there anyways. Awesome. Okay, well, sometimes there is a sniper up on the rooftop of this building, which I don't see anything right now, but doesn't mean he's not up there. So we'll work our way down. There is crouch sprinting as well too. So this is your regular walk speed. Geez, let me speak. And then of course your sneak speed. This is another medical bag is right here. Nothing. Wow, I'm getting unlucky with the loot. You have your walk speed, you have your sprint speed, you have your crouch speed, which also you can sneak crouch as well too, and then you got your crouch sprint as well too. So just a couple different options for you to traverse the world of Incursion Red River. Sorry, the loot goblin meat always takes over as well too. I gotta check, man. Okay, a lot of people during my streams, which I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. on here, and well, later on Twitch. I will keep you guys updated on the Twitch streams, but for now it is for sure on YouTube. The loot goblin tendencies always tend to get me killed, so yeah, that's something I gotta work on eventually. I could do it. I can stop whenever I want. I'm not addicted at all. All right, so we're gonna go up to the door here. Hopefully there's no sniper up top, but if not, that's all right. We can still take him out regardless. Also, another good thing as well too, make sure if you check the door, you can peek the door, you can open the door. If you peek the door, AI can't hear. You can just take a quick look inside, and then you can just open the door, which they do here. So who opened the door and why? Yeah, before the AI couldn't open.
Taking heavy fire.
Ah, shoot. Yeah, before the AI couldn't open the door, now they can. Which makes for some really interesting moments like that. Got the stairs behind me. This is not a good spot I'm in. Woo! Okay, cool. Let's work our way up now, shall we? Again, like I said earlier, I didn't bring any keys with me, but I can also get a key breakdown for you guys and a safe location breakdown as well too. I'll show you how to open up those safes, what keys you'll need. Eventually, these go for some pretty good money. Actually, these little field radios, so definitely grab those if you get a chance. And I actually got one of my tasks done as well there, so we can continue up on the rooftop here. Okay, no sniper up top, which is nice. I think I would have heard footsteps earlier anyways, but all right. Revive syringes are also very helpful. They bring back your teammates. They do not self-revive. There is no self-revive in this game. It's PvP. I mean, sorry, PvE, excuse me. In PvP, it would most likely be used like that, but in a PvE game, that's just, there's no use. There's no use. So you can also earn those pretty early on now in the game. So a lot more easier to find because man, were they hard to find earlier in the beginning. So, but a lot more easy to find now. Okay, so that is the location we got to go to over there. So let's work our way back down. Looks like it was only one guy here, which is nice to see. Wish I had the key on me, but that's okay. I'll make another video later down the line to show you guys, if you guys want to show you guys what those keys do and whatnot. Let's see what this guy had real quick. A little AUG action right there. I don't use the AUG like ever. Also canteens, good find, good find. Lots of money right there. Also the walkie-talkies are pretty good, like for a little one slot item, like pretty good overall. So again, love grabbing that rig. You could just put so much stuff there, you know. And you see over here, like this, did that just open up as I was walking towards it? It did. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this extraction point was closed and now it is open. Of course, if it says it's just me that needs to extract, but with your teammates, you need to make sure everyone is at the same extract. Unless they went down, then that's GG's to them, you know. All right, so working our way up the mountain here, the little hill, more loot items as well on the right side here. You can just check around, explore the map, guys. Explore the map. It's a pretty big, you know, open map as well too, so lots to check out. A lot of little loot spots here and there. Also crouch jumping is a thing, so space crouch, you know, is a thing. There is no loot right now. I am sad. I don't even think there's anything here. No. Okay, so sometimes a little box spawns here or there. I think on this box this time I got unlucky. So also just to let you guys know, loot is randomized in terms of location. So sometimes there'll be something there, sometimes there won't be. So that's it for now. I'm sure when loose loot comes into the game, you know, stuff that you can find on the ground, stuff like that, it'll get changed even more so. So I'm kind of curious what that'll be like. But we are coming up to location number 1. This is the warehouse section. So there's no names specifically on the map itself, but you'll start to learn what these locations are called in game the more you play. So right now we're at warehouse. It used to look a lot different as well too. So oh, that's one. Oh, there's another right there. Okay.
KIA body found in the area.
No, you didn't. Shit. Okay, luckily he had pretty low armor on. Oh man, yeah, it can get pretty wild as well too. That's not even half of it. It just gets, you know, again, when you're on extreme like that, it gets a little scary. When you're on medium to low, it could be scary in the beginning, but once you get used to the game, it's a lot better. Wow, I'm getting really unlucky with these loot spawns. Like usually I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys, maybe because I'm not streaming. I always joke about like I get streamer loot. Oh, got him. I guess since I'm not streaming, I'm getting unlucky with the loot. So let's see, maybe I always go here. So yeah, weapon box, let's see what we got. I could take it. Another thing too as well too, you can only customize like certain, see like the AK grip here, you can't take it when it's on your person, but when it's in a box you can, and that's when you can do some like crazy in raid weapon customization if you need to as well. So just another little tidbit there as well. This video should be full of tidbits, hopefully. So just keep watching and I'll give you some more stuff. All right, good there. I will grab your ammo, sir. I'm gonna need it for sure. You can always unload the ammo. You can also, if you want to be that petty, you can grab the round that is chambered inside the barrel as well too. So all right, we're coming up to our first objective location as well. So I'm gonna get close to it. Before I place it, I want to show you guys something as we get right up to it. All right, so right here, you can see I got the bomb location right there. But if you look top left, there's an LED indicator. There's 2 now that are lit up. There's the 3rd one. There's the 4th one. It starts going red. And by the 5th one, it starts flashing red. And that's when you know you're right at the location. So first bomb planted. It's only 2 bombs right now, I believe. So we just got this one and one a little bit closer to the quarry, which can be interesting in terms of the sniper that's always in the tower there. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, another down. Let's keep her moving. Oh, I think he's stuck. Ooh, oh, he's not stuck anymore. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, usually the sniper AI are a lot more tough. Again, alpha build. All right, simple enough. I was more worried about him, I guess, than I needed to be, but yeah, strange behavior from him. So we could definitely look into that as well. All right, so coming up to it, unless I just passed it. I did pass it. Oh, it's this red containers right here. Should be right there. All right, cool. All right, now that we got that set up as well too, we can start to extract as well. So we can start heading back. We can double check to see if one of them is open. Opens in 3 minutes 54 seconds. Opens in a minute 50 seconds. We can go back to the one that we saw open in front of us. Okay, so I do hear. Oh. All right, let's see. I'm kind of curious if he bleeds out, actually. He's definitely in pain. That's for sure. Where is he? And he's dead. All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right, again, not a big loot run I'm going for this time. I just want to focus on getting these missions done and getting out of here. Again, I just wanted to showcase some stuff here. Ooh. Oh. Oh. You're a little bit too close, sir. And he's dead. I flanked on him. Also, blood splatter. Love it. Also, just to kind of give you guys a little another quick tip to quickly heal yourself. So I don't have any of my heals down below. You still can. You can go ahead and put them in the like 5 slot, 6 slot, so on and so forth. What I like to do is press H, which is quick heal. So it prioritizes what needs to be done first. I'm going the wrong way. So again, if you're bleeding, it'll prioritize putting on a bandage first before doing, you know, anything else. And then of course, if you don't have any health injectors, it'll start, you know, you'll start taking the pills, which are a temporary buff as well too. It is not permanent. It only temporarily gives your health back up, and then it'll go back down where it was originally. So health injectors are really the only permanent way to keep yourself healed, and then the bandages stop the bleeding overall. So again, right now there's no food or water in the game. Now, not really a survival mechanic that we want to include into the game, but you know, for immersion's sake and animation wise, we might look into adding it as a buff. We'll see. The team will have to look into how that will work out in the future, because there is a lot of food and water in the game that just isn't usable right now. So again, something we can look at in the future. All right, cool. And as you can see right here, here's our extraction screen. So whether you died or successfully extracted, you can see how many you killed, how much time you were in the raid, what your loot value is overall. And of course, if you completed a task, you earn reputation points as well too, which doesn't say I completed one even. Oh, I didn't complete the small task, I guess. Interesting enough. So anyways, there it is. There's the reputation right there. We are completed. We can continue on. Of course, read the tips down below. Helps a lot. Okay, and we're back in our safe house. As you can tell, again, it's nighttime and the time does change in your safe house. And yes, every light in our game is shootable as well. So you can shoot all the lights out if you want and just make it pitch black inside your safe house if you want. Looks kind of cool actually, with a little like terminal light there. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely, this won't be the only tip video from the channel, so definitely some more tips coming down as the game, you know, progresses and stuff like that. There's plenty of more things that I didn't go over specifically, such as there is point shooting in the game, which again, that is O by default. You might have seen that earlier in the raid anyways. And then of course we have I for your inspect button as well too, so that's I. And then of course the mods that I use down below will be listed in the description in terms of where you can find them. Instructions are on the mods themselves, so it is through Nexus. And then on top of that, there is reshade allowed as well too. So if you want to get your game from this to this, again, this is a lot different from what it normally is. It is also a thing you can do. Reshade is kind of just on its own thing as well too. So however you like the game yourself, go ahead and do it. I'm sure people will start making presets for it. This is a custom preset that a friend of mine gave to me, or a friend of the channel, I guess you could say. So he was in chat and he hooked me up. So appreciate you. You know who you are. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the future. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more future content just like this. And I'll see you the next time. Later.